Welcome back, Metalheads, to another fantastic album review for you. This is another band on Pride and Joy Music. The band are called Alicate. Now, they've just released their new album. It's called Heaven Tonight. This is a really cool hard rock AOR album. Like I said, if you do like your hard rock and AOR, this review you need to check out. Now, Alicate originally formed in Sweden back in 1985. Now, folks, I have to admit, I've not heard this band before until the new release. The band have done 4 previous albums, and the band's debut album was released in 2009. This was called World of Anger. This will be followed by the next album, Free Falling. This was released in 2013. Unforgiving to Be Forgiven in 2018, and the band's last album, Butterfly, released in 2022. So the band have done quite a few albums, but the new album, from what I've heard so far, I'm really enjoying. I'm going to listen to some of the previous albums and get a vibe of what they've done in the past. So now I'm going to tell you who's in the band. We'd have Jonas Erixon on vocals and guitars. We'd have Fredrik Ekberg on bass guitar. We'd have Glenn Jesper on keyboard and Jesper Persson on drums. So that's the lineup for this new album. Now, Jonas is a fantastic lyricist. He's co-wrote some songs for Jeff Tate's Oblivion. He's also worked with Billy Sheen and Brad Gillis with a band called Skulls, and also done some work with Giants. Now, this album was produced by Jonas and the band. It's got a really fantastic production, really well thought on, crisp vibe. This was recorded in 2 studios, folks, which has resulted in a fantastic production, very solid, very powerful indeed. But this album contains 10 songs, so I'm going to tell you the song titles of this new album. We don't know with it. Are you ready? Under the Gun, Heaven Tonight, Big Time, Ride the Storm, Dreaming, Dangerous, Hold On, Count to 10, and the last song is called You're Gone. Now, you can tell that this band are very much Swedish. The opening song, Are You Ready? This is a pretty good song. I wouldn't say it's the best opening track. In places, it has that keyboard vibe of Deep Purple. However, Jonas's vocals are fantastic. He's a really good guitarist. The rest of the band are really pulling through, but it does have a vibe of Deep Purple on the opening track. And this song also has a little vibe of John Norum's debut album, Total Control. The next song, Under the Gun, me personally, I think this should have been the opening track. It would have been a fantastic opener. This is a really cool song. It's very sweet. It's got a lot of keyboards in there. Like I said, there is some John Norum in here. Also reminds me of a band called Masquerade Nation. This song also reminds me of Scottish rockers Strangeways. Now, I think this is a really catchy song, and I thought this could have been the opening track for the album. Fantastic vocals here, some really well thought out music. It's a fantastic song. It's called Under the Gun. Now, the next song is called Heavens Tonight. This kind of reminds me of the very early Jaded Heart albums. And also the debut album by a band called White Sister. Their debut album was absolutely fantastic. Now, the next song is called Big Time. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Foreigner, another great band from the 80s. It also has that early Jaded Heart and also John Norum. In general, I think this is a really, really good album. It's not very often I hear some really good hard rock AOR albums, but this is one exceptional. It's a really good album, folks. Really nice production. I'm going to give this album 4.5 out of 5. It's by Alicate. The album's called Heavens Tonight on Pride and Joy Music. Check it out if you like your hard rock AOR music. Great album indeed. Something different for all of us. Thanks for watching, Metalheads. More reviews coming soon.